Illusion. Meg choked as Camilla joked at Sussexes' habit of cosplaying as working royals for money in the US. Despite leaving the royal family for 3 years and officially no longer working for the UK, the Sussexes couple are accused of still deliberately posing as the British royal family to earn money and privileges in the US. This is said to be downright stupid and mocked by Camilla, as they're always parasitic on the royal family. If ever there was a group who needed an ultra-secret support group, whose monthly meetings were, say, held in private, Aspen Ski Chalet would only be accessible by helicopter or on a Caribbean island that required a speedboat and crack former SAS officers to get one there. It's exiled former royals. Sarah Ferguson will slap her name on anything from small appliances to tea bags to Mills and Boon books in the never-ending, ignominious quest to make a buck. Princess Martha Louis of Norway is no longer allowed to represent the royal house after she got engaged to a self-styled shaman who charges $1,500 per private sessions and believes in spirit hacking. Prince Joachim of Denmark, his nation's spare, has been posted to Washington in a pretty obvious bid to keep him and his own shuntering resentment at his decidedly second-class treatment away from the heir and his crackling Australian wife. And of course, there is no greater example of relegated, also-ran royals than Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This week, new photos came out of the couple, and looking at them, one thing was crystal clear. Like a dumpy after a bad breakup who can't stop listening to Adele, they haven't been able to move on. Peel back the layers on their US life, and the sad fact is their lives today are not much more than an inferior substitute version of their royal life. When will the Duke and Duchess of Sussex kick their habit of persistently play acting at still being frontline members of the firm? Take this week's outing when the Sussexes marked Mental Health Awareness Month by going to talk to some teenagers, taking a photographer along with them to handily capture it all for their website. Except for the fact that this took place in Santa Barbara and not Surrey, this is nearly a carbon copy of a classic official palace engagement. In fact, only a day later, Kate, the Princess of Wales, marked Mental Health Week by going to talk to some teenagers, taking along the press to handily capture it all. How convenient. And before anyone excitedly tries to claim that the princess was copying the Sussexes, her outing would have been planned months ago. Royal outings require the same amount of preparations as battlefield maneuvers, really, given the security and logistic arrangements that need to be put into place. These two outings are nearly comically similar, which only highlights the degree to which Harry and Meghan look like they are trying to recreate and mimic working royal life. Zoom out, step back, and squint at the Sussexes' new, free US life. Take away their tiresome pot-shot taking at the firm, take away their Netflix and Spotify deals, and what is actually that different about what they're doing to the left-behind royal family? Meghan recorded a podcast series last year which was proof that even having a roster of celebrity guests was not enough to keep subscribers listening. Both Kate and Prince William have done podcasts a number of times. Harry likes to talk about the environment, telling the UN last year, "Our world is on fire," while his brother currently runs probably the highest profile organization specifically for global warming.